Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. Hopefully the audio is okay. This is your mid-August 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aqua, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. Yes, please do watch your other signs, your moon sign, your rising sign, etc. Okay. So, Aquarius, let's see. Mid-August 2025. Overall, you have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo energy. Could be dealing with one, have it in your chart. Doesn't have to be. The Queen of Wands, as your overall energy, is a significator of confidence, of attractiveness, of attracting. Definitely somebody who has passion for something, and like kind of like the energy she exudes, that comes to her. Okay, you have the Death card, Scorpio energy in the current. Something could have ended, something is transforming, ending for a new beginning. It could be anything. Could be a relationship, could be a work thing, could be a way of thinking, could be a habit, I don't know. Crossing that is the Knight of Cups. And you have Leo with the Strength card in your foundation. In the past, you have the Eight of Cups. On your mind, the world. Oh my goodness. And your outcome is the Sun. More Leo energy. Wow. Just wow. And Leo is 7th from you. So that's your 7th house of relationships, other people, contracts. It doesn't have to be like romantic things, but for sure, this to me looks like something is just closing off. You're starting a new chapter here. So let's see. What is this Queen of Wands? What is the Queen of Wands here for Aquarius? Nine of Wands, the Magician, and the Two of Cups. You could have and you have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You could have been persevering with something that you've been trying to manifest in regards to a relationship, a partnership of some sort, maybe some sort of, I don't know what the word is. The only word that's coming to me right now, like communion with another person, some sort of togetherness. For some of you, it's ready for a partnership. What is the Death card? Why is that here? Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So this almost looks like a bittersweet type of thing, because Eight of Swords is claiming that you might be feeling trapped, stuck in the mind, overthinking. But that's just more of your thoughts. You're running with your thoughts. Five of Cups, feeling a sense of loss, sadness, maybe regret. Maybe you're missing someone. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. I feel like something significant is changing for you. What is the Knight of Cups, and why is that the challenge? Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Swords. You're moving on to calmer waters. For some of you, you feel it's very difficult to detach yourself from something. Like you probably gave a lot of yourself, your time, your energy to something that left you feeling heartbroken. For some of you, you've tried to mentally move away from this. The challenge could be someone you're dealing with that you keep going back to, or they keep coming back to you. And it's just like a back and forth of giving and then leaving. This sounds very specific. Why is the Strength card here? I kept thinking the Leo card. So we have Libra with the Justice card. Page of Swords. King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I feel like you've been waiting, holding on to the situation to see if it would change, to see if it would, you know, correct itself, balance itself out. Very curious about what is going to happen next. For some of you, maybe you feel like you've had to detach yourself from the situation. I almost get like the sense of logically I have to do something about this. Here is why I have to do it this way, because it's logical or something like this. Why is the Eight of Cups here? High Priestess, Moon, wow, Temperance. For some of you, you had to walk away from a situation and keep your mouth shut. For some of you, just kind of like observing what was going on, maybe trying to be very patient with the situation. For some of you, it's the other way around. You might have dealt with somebody who seemed to be very secretive, never really opened up. Maybe it could have even been somebody who was like emotionally all over the place. Like sometimes they were very secretive, didn't say anything, and then other times they would say a lot of things. For some of you, you could have felt that detaching yourself from the situation would have helped regulate your emotions. What is the World? Why is that here? Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. There's the Hermit. That's so funny because when I was clarifying the Strength card, I kept thinking Hermit, Hermit. It almost looks like you don't want to make a decision about something. For some of you, you think you're playing a game, or like it feels like you're playing a game. Like for some of you, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. Like you might feel that you have to play along with someone. You could have dealt with somebody who played a lot of mind games, and then at a certain point you're like, well, okay, if that's what they're going to do, then I'm going to do that, and you don't feel right with that. I feel like you want to avoid this situation. For some of you, it's avoid an ending. There's a lot here to think about. For some of you, you feel lonely. What is the Sun card? Why is that the outcome? Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, some sort of renewal. For some of you, you get a new money opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? So when I first started reading cards on YouTube, the Ace of Pentacles to me could also signify some sort of reconciliation. Let's see, what is this Ace of Pentacles here? Hanged Man. Something on hold, waiting. Ten of Cups. Wow, Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What is this? Why is the Ten of Swords here then? Maybe it's like the Six of Cups, Ten of Swords. Could be that the past has been very difficult. Maybe you felt backstabbed in the past. Maybe somebody's behavior. Oh yeah, I guess kind of like a wishy-washy in and out type of behavior. If you're cross-watching, maybe this message is resonating with you. Doesn't only have to be for the Aquarius. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. Seven of Cups. You could have been questioning what this person's intentions were. They could have been younger than you. For some of you, maybe it's somebody who was immature. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and there you are, the Star card. There is a missing and a yearning here. For some of you, it's like I've invested so much time and energy. It would be such a shame to give up on this. King of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, waiting. Oh, somebody is ready for commitment. This is the vibe that I'm getting out of this whole entire reading. Something feels like it's done, it's over with, but it's the opposite, actually. This done and over with energy is actually closing. I don't even know if it's closing a chapter and writing a new one. It's almost like a whole new life. It's like, okay, I'm done with this book. I'm starting a new book. It's like somebody either, I don't know if it comes to the realization. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. Aquarius, I feel like somebody doesn't want to give up on this. I think there's been quite a difficult time between you and someone. If this is someone new, perhaps they've gone through something difficult. Maybe they're ending something or something in someone's life. Yeah, it's like somebody is feeling a loss. What is this? I don't know. Listen, I don't know what this is. The Devil card showed up, and I was thinking maybe it's Capricorn energy. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. The Devil here, clarifying that card, is the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool card. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. So there can be some anxiety, worry, overthinking, something that's making someone feel trapped. But the thing is, the cards that are coming out to clarify that Devil card are very positive cards. If someone just overcomes something, if someone just grows up, if someone just looks internally, if someone just looks at the situation with a more mature mind, they literally can have it all. And I feel like the person that's not necessarily doing that at the moment, or wasn't, I almost feel like that's going to be the case here. That they're going to come to that realization. Now, maybe this Death card is an ending of a situation and it leaves somebody, well, an opportunity to rethink everything. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Judgment, Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe you found someone new. And maybe a past person is coming back around, like realizing they've messed up or whatever. I don't necessarily know if it's really a new person. It could be. Maybe that's the case for you. Yeah, maybe you do have competition for some of you. Well, not you have it. Person fighting for you, I guess. Listen, Aqua, I don't know what is going on here, but whoever is stuck in their mind feeling like, woe is me, I'm not good enough, I miss this person, whatever, that's the person that's going to come to some sort of realization once the other person puts their foot down. Or is finally like, I'm not dealing with this anymore, things have to change, yada, yada. Listen, I'm getting pissed off for you. It's not even my reading. I don't know. Hopefully, if that's your case, I really hope that happens. 'Cause who has time? Who has time for games, right? Who has time for somebody who's not going to be at our level? Or in a partnership with the same, at least some sort of goal that sustains the relationship, that keeps the relationship together on a practical level. I don't know, bro. These days, I don't understand how it's so difficult for if people want to be together. What is difficult? Selfishness, I guess, and for some, lack of selfishness. All right, let's see. What is the advice for you? Sorry, I kind of went off over there. What is the advice and clarity for you, Aqua? Perseverance. Faith. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. So Perseverance says, Shannon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she has made in her long pursuit of success, Shannon throws off the cloak and gives up her acting career. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she doesn't listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work toward will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? It also says, this card refers to movement and true feelings. Focus on that which supports you. You may have a heightened emotional state, and this card can inspire or discourage. You're being offered a way of getting something back on track. I don't even remember what I said in the reading, like in the beginning. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she's holding a purple brick, thinking it's a wall. They encourage her to place the brick down in the path and ask her to not give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you're expecting or experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? So both of these cards are about persevering. Not giving up. So, we are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they'll suffer. It's time to deliver your message. Aqua, I'm actually kind of surprised, and Aquarius is like top #1 zodiac sign to be authentically themselves. and they're pretty much an inspiration. So, Aqua. I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.